Michael Madsen was born on September 25, 1957, in Chicago, Illinois, and became one of Hollywood's most recognizable tough guy actors. Starting his career in the early 1980s, he gained worldwide fame for his intense and unforgettable roles in films like Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, Donnie Brasco, The Hateful Eight, and many more. Known for his deep voice, gritty screen presence, and complex villain characters, Madsen became a frequent collaborator of director Quentin Tarantino. Beyond acting, he is also a published poet and photographer, showing a softer artistic side off-screen. Despite facing personal struggles and legal issues throughout his life, he remained active in film and television for decades. As of 2026, Michael Madsen is alive, and there are no confirmed reports of his death, continuing to be remembered as one of Hollywood's most iconic character actors. Amy Winehouse was born on September 14, 1983, in London, England, and became one of the most powerful and unique voices of her generation. Inspired by jazz legends, she released her debut album Frank in 2003, but it was her 2006 album Back to Black that made her a global superstar, featuring hits like Rehab and Back to Black. Her deep, soulful voice and honest lyrics won her 5 Grammy Awards in one night, tying a record at the time. However, behind her success, Amy struggled publicly with drug and alcohol addiction, as well as personal and mental health challenges. On July 23, 2011, at just 27 years old, Amy Winehouse was found dead at her home in London. The cause of death was alcohol poisoning after a period of heavy drinking. Her tragic passing placed her in the 27 Club, but her music and influence continue to inspire millions around the world. John Bonham was born on May 31, 1948, in Redditch, England, and became one of the greatest rock drummers in history. From a young age, he showed incredible rhythm, building his own drum kits and playing in local bands before joining Led Zeppelin in 1968. His powerful, thunderous style helped shape legendary songs like Stairway to Heaven, Whole Lotta Love, and Kashmir. Known as Bonzo, he was admired for his speed, strength, and unique groove that changed rock music forever. However, his life was troubled by heavy alcohol use. On September 24, 1980, after consuming a large amount of alcohol, John Bonham tragically died at the age of 32 due to accidental asphyxiation while asleep. Following his death, Led Zeppelin disbanded, saying they could not continue without him. Though his life was short, John Bonham's influence on music remains legendary and unforgettable. Chris Farley was born on February 15, 1964, in Madison, Wisconsin, and grew up to become one of America's most energetic and beloved comedians. After studying theater at Marquette University, he joined Chicago's Second City before skyrocketing to fame on Saturday Night Live in the early 1990s, known for his wild physical comedy and unforgettable characters like Matt Foley, the motivational speaker. Farley also starred in hit films such as Tommy Boy, Black Sheep, and Beverly Hills Ninja. Behind the laughter, however, he struggled with substance abuse and personal battles. On December 18, 1997, at just 33 years old, Chris Farley was found dead in Chicago from an accidental drug overdose involving cocaine and morphine, a combination known as speedball. His sudden death shocked the entertainment world, but his larger-than-life humor and infectious energy continued to make audiences laugh decades later. Anna Nicole Smith was born Vicki Lynn Hogan on November 28, 1967, in Houston, Texas. She rose from a small-town life to international fame as a Playboy model in 1992, later becoming Playmate of the Year and a guest model. Her glamorous image and larger-than-life personality made her a tabloid sensation, especially after she married 89-year-old oil billionaire J. Howard Marshall in 1994, leading to a long legal battle over his fortune after his death. Despite fame and wealth, her life was filled with personal struggles, including the tragic death of her 20-year-old son, Daniel, in 2006. Just months later, on February 8, 2007, Anna Nicole Smith died at the age of 39 in a Florida hotel room from an accidental drug overdose involving prescription medications. Her dramatic life story remains one of Hollywood's most talked about tragedies. Elizabeth Taylor was born on February 27, 1932, in London, England, and became one of the most iconic actresses in Hollywood history. She began acting as a child, star in the 1940s, with films like National Velvet, and grew into a legendary Leading Lady, winning 2 Academy Awards for Butterfield. 8 and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, known for her stunning violet eyes, dazzling beauty, and glamorous lifestyle. Taylor was also famous for her 8 marriages, including 2 to actor Richard Burton. Beyond the spotlight, she became a passionate humanitarian, raising millions for AIDS research and awareness in the 1980s and 1990s. Elizabeth Taylor passed away on March 23, 2011, at the age of 79 due to congestive heart failure. Her legacy lives on not only through her unforgettable films, but also through her groundbreaking charity work. Jason Molina was born on December 30th, 1973, in Lorain, Ohio, and became one of the most respected voices in indie rock and folk music. He first gained attention in the late 1990s with his band Songs Ohia, known for deeply emotional lyrics and haunting melodies. Later, with Magnolia Electric Co., he built a loyal fan base through powerful albums like The Magnolia Electric Co. and Josephine. Molina's music often reflected themes of loneliness, love, and inner struggle. Behind the scenes, he battled severe alcohol addiction for many years, which affected both his health and career. On March 16, 2013, Jason Molina died at the age of 39 due to organ failure, related to chronic alcohol abuse. Though his life was tragically short, his raw songwriting and heartfelt performances continue to inspire musicians and fans around the world. Judy Garland was born Frances Ethel Gum on June 10, 1922, in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, and became one of Hollywood's brightest stars. She rose to fame as a teenager with her unforgettable role as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz in 1939, singing the timeless classic, Over the Rainbow. Throughout the 1940s and 1950s, she starred in numerous musical films and later earned an Academy Award nomination for A Star Is Born. Despite her incredible talent and success, Garland faced intense pressure from studios, struggles with mental health, and long battles with substance dependence. On June 22, 1969, at the age of 47, Judy Garland died in London from an accidental overdose of barbiturates. Though her life was filled with challenges, her powerful voice and emotional performances left a lasting mark on entertainment history. William Holden was born on April 17, 1918, in O'Fallon, Illinois, and became one of Hollywood's most respected leading men. He rose to fame in the 1950s with powerful performances in films like Sunset Boulevard, Stalag 17, for which he won the Academy Award for Best Actor, and The Bridge on the River Kwai, known for his rugged charm and serious screen presence. Holden was a major box office star for decades. Beyond acting, he was passionate about wildlife conservation and helped establish the Mount Kenya Game Ranch in Africa. However, he struggled with alcoholism for many years. On November 12, 1981, William Holden died at the age of 63 in his California home after accidentally falling while intoxicated and suffering a fatal head injury. His legacy remains strong through his classic films and contributions to cinema history. David Cassidy was born on April 12, 1950, in New York City into a show business family, and rose to global fame in the early 1970s as Keith Partridge on the hit TV series The Partridge Family. With his good looks and musical talent, he became a teen idol, selling millions of records, with songs like I Think I Love You and performing to sold-out crowds around the world. Despite his massive success, Cassidy struggled with the pressures of fame and later battled alcohol addiction, which affected both his health and career. In 2017, he revealed he was suffering from dementia. On November 21, 2017, David Cassidy died at the age of 67 in Florida due to liver failure related to long-term alcohol use. Though his life had many ups and downs, he remains a beloved pop culture icon of the 1970s. Mickey Mantle was born on October 20, 1931, in Spavinaw, Oklahoma, and became one of baseball's most legendary figures. Known as the Commerce Comet, he played his entire 18-year MLB career with the New York Yankees, hitting 536 home runs and winning 3 MVP awards. Mantle was celebrated for his incredible power, speed, and ability to shine in clutch moments, helping the Yankees win 7 World Series titles. Off the field, he struggled with alcoholism, which took a toll on his health over the years. On August 13, 1995, Mickey Mantle passed away at the age of 63 from liver cancer. Despite his personal struggles, his name remains synonymous with baseball greatness, and his legacy as one of the sport's all-time icons continues to inspire fans around the world. Otis Redding, born September 9, 1941, in Dawson, Georgia, grew up singing in church and dreaming of a life in music. By the early 1960s, he had become a rising star in soul, blending raw emotion with a voice that could move hearts. Hits like These Arms of Mine, Try a Little Tenderness, and the posthumous classic And Sittin' On, The Dock of the Bay showcased his incredible talent and timeless appeal. Redding's energy on stage and passion in the studio earned him fame and respect, making him one of the most influential soul artists of his generation. But his life was tragically cut short on December 10, 1967, when his plane crashed into Lake Monona in Madison, Wisconsin, killing him at just 26. Though gone too soon, Otis Redding's music lives on, echoing through the decades and inspiring artists around the world. His voice, soulful and unforgettable, remains a symbol of pure, passionate music. Veronica Lake, born November 14, 1922, in Brooklyn, New York, became Hollywood's iconic blonde bombshell of the 1940s, known for her signature peekaboo hairstyle and sultry screen presence. She starred in hits like Sullivan's Travels and This Gun for Hire, captivating audiences with her charm and mystery. Lake's beauty and talent made her one of the most glamorous stars of her era, but behind the scenes, her life was troubled by personal struggles, including turbulent marriages, financial difficulties, and battles with alcoholism. Her career declined sharply by the 1950s, and she retreated from the spotlight. Tragically, Veronica Lake died on July 7, 1973, at the age of 50 from hepatitis, leaving behind a legacy of classic films and a lasting influence on Hollywood style and glamour. Her name remains synonymous with 1940s elegance and cinematic allure. Jay Bennett, born November 15, 1963, in Rolling Meadows, Illinois, was a gifted multi-instrumentalist, songwriter, and producer. He is best known for his work with the band Wilco, where his creativity and technical skill helped shape some of their most acclaimed albums, including Being There and Summer Teeth. Known for his talent on guitar, keyboards, and more, Bennett was praised for his experimental approach and deep musical intuition. After leaving Wilco in 1997, he continued to create solo work, showcasing his unique style and emotional depth. Tragically, Jay Bennett died on May 24, 2009, at the age of 45 from an accidental drug and alcohol overdose. Though his life was cut short, his music continues to inspire fans and musicians alike, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of alternative rock. Peter Cook, born November 17, 1937, in Torquay, England, was a legendary British comedian, satirist, and writer. Rising to fame in the 1960s, he was a key figure in the British satire boom. Known for his sharp wit and groundbreaking comedy, Cook co-created the influential Beyond the Fringe revue and formed the iconic duo, Dudley Moore and Peter Cook, delivering unforgettable sketches and films that shaped modern British humor. Despite his professional success, Cook struggled with personal demons, including alcoholism, which affected his health and relationships. On January 9, 1995, Peter Cook died at the age of 57 from a heart attack. Though his life ended too soon, his innovative humor, fearless satire, and brilliant performances continue to influence comedians and entertain audiences around the world. Peter Cook remains a true icon of comedy history,